Hello there, and welcome to Star Trek The Next Generation Birth of the Federation. Now, I'm going to call this episode 2, but we're starting again for two reasons. One, actually only one reason. You might notice the game's full screen rather than having those borders on the side. I found a mod that stretches it into an actual widescreen configuration rather than the normal square 4x3 it normally goes in, but we use 16:9 in modern monitors. So it fits nicely, it fits much better. Also, the lag has gone, as you can see, cursor moving, lag gone. It's not quite 1080p, but I have stretched it to make it fill your screens up. It's about 720, I believe. Anyway, the downside is that because the mod stretches the game, it also means that the maps have to be stretched and all the graphics have to be stretched, and that means that the save files don't work anymore. So I can't continue the old one without maintaining the square. So we're going to start a new save. And we're going to go
configure game parameters.
And we're going to configure the game parameters. We're going to leave all the earlies down the side there. And we're going to say, leave these all alone, they'll be fine. Defaults across the board there. Spiral, large this time round. So before we had medium, we're going to go large this time to show what a large map looks like. And get straight into the game.
Select galactic power to control.
The United Federation of Planets.
The United Federation of Planets. Okay, so we'll start with them. Now, you'll also notice there's no music. There was no music last time either. Well, the reason for the no music is because I've got a small feeling that the Star Trek music, the intros and all the normal stuff, by Paramount Pictures, I've got a feeling they're copyrighted, so no music. Sorry about that. I like the music, but yeah. Just to show you guys, that's what the map looks like right now, and we are in the worst possible place, as in we are in the centre. Quite often if you start a game, you'll start off in a corner, and that's great, because you can expand out and defend the two borders as you expand your border out. And then you go try and get top to bottom and move across, and just keep that one strong border. By being in the middle, you've got literally like 8 borders going around us right now, so hopefully we can push our border up to the top or bottom pretty quickly. And, well, top ideally, but you get the idea. Okay, second thing to be aware of. Look at how fast these guys are rotating here. See how fast the plants are rotating? Yeah? Well, try this. If I remember to do it, if I put the Earth system from the previous recording side by side with the Solar System for here, you'll see how fast the rotations are going. Turns out that wasn't just mouse lag I was getting. It was actually a game lag because it doesn't work very well with the modern Windows Vista and above. There is a patch for that as well. So I've installed that patch and the width patch. It also means when I go right click, it gets immediate, no lag. So we're good there. Okay. So before we get started, I kept trying to scroll wheel. It's not like remote about that. We have two systems here we can go to straight away. So I'm going to send colony ship to that one and science ship to that one. We're also going to go jump into the Sol sector, ask for 2 colony ships, get those guys started, and we're going to buy the first one outright. Go now, buy
Purchase ordered.
Let's get on the ground running a bit faster. We're going to go to research, which is that one, and we're going to go to construction. Boom. Give me an improved speed of construction. That'll help me out a lot. Okay.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Binars have an understanding of computers that could revolutionize our research.
They do indeed. If I remember rightly, the Binars are a species that communicate in binary, hence their name, via a microchip in their head. So they all have the conversation really quickly using their brains as like super processing power. Basically, by doing that, they make themselves really intelligent and really, really rapid and really, really efficient. I also seem to remember in the Next Generation, later on in the series, they all die because they realise that they're coming to the end of their life and they shut down the computer. Kind of a sad but impressive way of doing it. I may be wrong. I may be thinking about the Asgard from Star Trek. Also a possibility. Okay, so over here we have an uninhabited planet, which is unfortunate because at the colony ship then it's the slowest ship of them all. But we do have some small planets here. We have 55, 15 and 15. I think we can start working on that 55 and just get another planet up and running. But we can't, it's not useful to us. The Binar system here, they are small. We can try to get them on our side. That's going to be useful to us. We can take this ship and go there. We can take that colony ship and go there. And because it is a world, just to get ourselves a nice foot in the door, let's start the terraforming here. Or even press the button correctly.
Select planet for terraforming.
That one is small, but we can get something out of it. Even if we use it as a research facility or we just use it as a shipbuilding facility, it's going to be slow for shipbuilding, but it could be something. Okay. The next ship will be produced in 6 turns. I am 116 credits short of building that, so we're making 72 per turn, so we'll skip a turn.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Takarans are notable for their proficiency in theoretical physics, as well as their unusual biochemistry.
I don't know what the unusual biochemistry. I can't remember what their thing was. I don't want to read the bottom text, but if you want to read it, by all means read it. But yes, we have found another race very close by. That is the downside to choosing many small races. You do get a lot of this scenario. Again, we're really looking for any planets, any star systems that have a dilithium resource, because you can only make ships if you have dilithium. And
Purchase ordered.
For their engine. So if you got 1 dilithium resource, you can make 1 ship per run maximum. If you have 2 dilithium, you can have 2 shipyards running at the same time. So it's one of those things where you really want to get that extra resource if you can. Skip it.
Terraforming completed.
Excellent. Okay, terraforming has been completed. Now, we also have this new sector here, which is Beta Andreas. And it's a big system, but there's still no dilithium, damn it. We've got another decent system here. These are all colonizable, so I am going to actually set these guys to colonize these sectors. Can you go to that one? Can you go to that one? No, you can't. Okay. You say we've got a green border there, and we've got a yellow border there, and we have a red border there. Ships with a small move can go within the green area. Ships with a fast move can go in the yellow area, and ships with a large move can go in the red area. What we've got is a science vessel here, which if I click on it, it says scanner range of 2, range long, the red basically. So that ship there can go everywhere. If I click on my colony ships here, they have a range of medium and speed of 1. So they can move 1 square per turn, but they have a range of medium, which means they can't go into that sector there because we can't get there. Damn. Okay, well, in that case, your only available option right now then is to terraform.
Select planet for terraforming.
Well, you're the biggest planet and you give us an energy bonus, so let's go for you first. You're going to head down there and help out. Up here, we don't really have a problem. You know what? Because the sector's so small, I'm going to have you terraform
Select
all
planet for
of those
terraforming.
planets just to get them started. And the science ship, I need you to be on patrol. So I need you to move to there and then just patrol around. Just to let's see what we can see first of all. Also, the Sol sector now has nothing in production. So let's have a look. I want to get some more mass replicators up and running because in here we could do with it. I'm also going to nick some of the food production because we don't need too much food production. Correction, we can't do that. We don't need intelligence right now, so I'll put all that into research. Intelligence only works if you find one of the major races and then they start doing espionage against you. You got to start doing espionage against them, and sabotage is also a thing in this game. So if you don't have enough in intelligence, you can actually get your facilities blown up by espionage and sabotage. So yeah, so you need to put them into there, but we haven't met any of those races yet. So right now we can take it all out of intelligence. We don't need any right now. Put it all into research. Energy production, I'm going to turn on the subspace scanner to get our better range, and I'm going to reduce our energy production by 2 and put that into research as well. That should really help us out. Also, I need to actually make something. Would really be helpful as well. Make me... I could do with some more data banks. They're the intel stuff. I could do some more university. Yeah, so I'm going to put my focus right now into... Give me 2 new mass replicators, 2 new universities, and 2 data banks. That's temporary, because we'll probably end up opening something else later on. But there we go. Right. Everybody's got a task right now. Yes, they do. End the turn. There we go. Oh, look at that. Immediately some new planets to investigate. We can't get to any of them with our colony ships, so it's not important, but I want to make sure we know what they all are. So you should have got... How far are you on terraforming? You're at 74%. So you're going to be done next turn, no problem. And we can get to these planets. Ooh. Ooh. Colony ship, head that way. I'm going to have to move the colony ship around because I definitely need to investigate those planets. So that's fine. You are terraforming that one at 14%. Ooh, it takes a while, that one, doesn't it? Okay. That's not a major issue. Next turn.
Terraforming completed.
Okay, terraforming has been completed on this one, I'm guessing. Yep. So if we said to you, terraform that remaining one, because
Select
it's so
planet
small.
for terraforming.
I want all ones nearby the Sol sector in our remit. You're already down here in Brax. Brax is a pretty decent system, but again, no dilithium, which is kind of annoying.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Antidians have advanced technology, but do not travel in space. They find it uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're fish. You know, if you see what happens to water in space, it just turns into a ball, and I mean, it's not really comfortable for a fish inside of that, is it? Okay, let's have a look at our diplomacy. We got some people here now. Ooh, because it's wider, whoever did this mod to make it wider has used it to make these extra little bits in the middle. Oh, I like them, especially this part here with the Romulan neutral zone little bit. Okay, so Andarans don't like us. That's fine, but I'm going to offer you a friendship proposal anyway. The Binars, they're a little bit on the neutral side. Again, I'm going to offer you a friendship proposal. And the Takarans, they're neutral to us, but again, I'm going to offer them a thing. But we can change the tone. We would like to propose a new treaty. We believe the time has come to affirm our treaty of peace. We wish to suggest a new relationship that brings us closer together. So you've got different sort of ways you can word these as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, research says we are 30% through getting construction level 2, which is excellent. And we can continue with that sort of stuff. This one here, which has a... it's uninhabited. And it's got dilithium. Okay. Sol Sector, I have a new job for you. I need you to build me a troop transport. There. Now the thing about troop transports is troop transports can go medium range, so about here, and they can build star bases which will extend our range. Now I don't think it'll get us far enough, but I'm going to have to find out that way, one way or the other. So you can head to that planet. You have, you got loads of colonization abilities, but you're not the one we want. You are almost done. You are 43%. That's taken a long time to colonize that one, to terraform that.
Terraforming completed.
Hey! Terraforming has been completed, and we've offered 3 lots of proposals. Hey! Now, in fact, if we look at our relationships, they're all neutral right now, so they're okay. And we got 5 turns on the true transport. It's not bad. So you can actually colonize now. It's a small sector, but I kind of want this sector on my side, so colonize it.
This system will be colonized.
Excellent. Let's get a maximum population of 85 million, which means we'll have a maximum possibility of 8 slots to put worker units in, because you get 1 per 10 units. So what that basically means there is it's not going to be able to produce much, but it could do something potentially. Let's see. Your binars, okay. You're still on thing. Everyone's basically okay right now. In the Sol sector, I could really do a buy in that, but we'll get the ship built first.
This system is now Federation territory.
It is indeed. We now live here. Nobody else is allowed here.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Okay, and we got rejected, and rejected. I kind of expected that since none of them really loved us, but well, fine. We'll ignore them for now. About Miles. Miles is actually not that bad system to go to. It's got quite a lot of planets. It's got a population of what, 4, 2, so that's 6, 7, 9. Yeah, pretty decent population there. Not the best in the world, but definitely pretty decent there. This ship is now just basically jumping around all the planets to see where we can go. Actually, go south. And we'll come back up that way. But you've got to this sector, which is uninhabited. We really do want this one. There's nobody living there right now, so we want to get there first. There's also this here. A radio pulsar. Radio pulsars, we go into those sectors, basically slow your ships down, block your sensors so things can hide in those sectors, but it's also possible for your ship to be destroyed in those sectors as well, so be careful. We could build that 4 turns away. you know what? We'll hold on to the cash. But we did get some more of those guys, didn't we? Ah. So, if we were to decrease production in our research, for example, not going to do it, but just showing what happens. It takes 4 turns to build that troop transport, but put the extra 2 notches in, it's now 3 turns. So the way I do this is I go 3, 4, 5 turns there, that takes 4 turns, we've got extra ones there, boom, put them into research for now, and we'll build that troop transport in 4 turns. Perfect. Now, you see by the way they got a blue name, the blue name just means there's somebody living there. That's ours. We are the Blues, in case you were wondering. We are the Federation, we get the blue icons. But here we are still terraforming, which takes 73%. That is taking absolutely ages.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Nausicaans are a proud and strong race. They are always at war, but never have a shortage of new recruits.
They're like a more ugly version of the Klingon, basically.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Katarians are a very intelligent and cunning people. It remains to be seen whether they are indeed trustworthy.
They're cunning. If they're cunning, they're not trustworthy. And if they're cunning, you really wouldn't want on your side. Okay, so down here we have the Nausicaans. Up here we have the Katarans. And the Katarans have... Of course they do. The Katarans have a dilithium depository. So we want that one as well. Okay. But we can't colonize that one. We can colonize that one. We can not colonize that one. So we can... There's basically... In our range, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, 1, 2. Actually, there's only 2 sectors in our area we can actually colonize right now, so we might as well colonize all of them. Good. And the Nausicaans there, so we can head you back to there. And we can go around. Hopefully we can find a nice secure area and build a base or something. A star base. 3 turns left on that. So we are basically right. Oh, we colonized this planet. Almost forgot about that planet. Oops. Sorry, Balerion. Okay, so Balerion has a maximum population of 85, but currently has 12. People will just be born there, basically. As soon as it gets to 20, we get an extra notch. So we have 2 food production. It can produce 30 output per notch, which means it can produce a maximum of 60 output, and there's 85 of them maximum. So we definitely need to get their food up and running. We can upgrade their automated farms. That will give them a 10 increase. Unit increase will go from 25 to 30. Basis output for 0, 30. They produce 25. Where's the extra 5 coming from? Alright, so if we do that, it'll take them from 25 to 30 output. That'll mean that there'll be 2, they'll go 30 to 60. So they're going to need that anyway, but they're going to need at least 1 more farm. So we'll build the 1 more farm, then we'll upgrade. That's our starting thing. Now, wind turbines are great because they just produce power when we need it. But I'm going to buy this upgrade.
Purchase ordered.
Because this is a small planet, it's best to get the purchasing done here quickly. There we go. And everyone's planning to move somewhere next turn, and you're waiting for that to complete. Good. Next turn.
Terraforming completed.
Terraform is completed. Excellent. That means we can actually colonize that planet now. This does have a maximum of 85. Or 65. I can't really tell. It's a smaller screen than I used to. It's not a full screen for me. I don't want to terraform the rest of these because it would mean we have to build a lot of farms really quickly. So right now I'm just going to actually colonize it with our 85 maximum.
This system will be colonized.
It's always best to terraform one planet, colonize it, and then the population will grow and stop at that one planet. And then you can always terraform more of the planets when you have time, rather than trying to do it all in one go. Over here, I'm going to ask you to terraform...
Select planet for terraforming.
They're all way too small. 30, 75, 20, 40. Can't we go for the 40 to tell you the truth? I mean, we get power bonus on this one. Go for that one. Go for the bigger planet. Get it done. Get it done. Alright, you are ready to colonize. Yes, you are ready to start terraforming. You have got 2 turns left on you. And you're going to buy the upgrade.
Purchase ordered.
Excellent. Okay, so that's 3 of them. Now, assuming... I can't test it just yet because we're still only 13 population. But basically, if we get that increasing, because down here we see our labour pool, by the way. they should be able to make enough food to keep themselves alive. That's the most important part, that they don't starve themselves, because the game doesn't understand the idea of food transporting.
This system is now Federation territory.
We have a flag and everything. Okay, so now we got Plonks. Oh, look at that. 2 small planets, Dilithium area. Oh, that'll be very nice to get to. What's it? 25 and 55. Ooh. Might have to produce the power to run that thing though. Ooh. Okay, so the dilithium mines, they obviously require power to run them. So if you don't have the power, you can't run them. And Pollux over there is a bit. It's just outside of range as well. But to get that range extended, we've got 2 choices: build a starbase, or get a shipyard set up here. A shipyard here will push our territory out. It'd be very nice to get a shipyard there. If I were to build a shipyard, what would it cost me? 500. Then I'd need wind turbines as well, because obviously the shipyard has to be powered for it to work. And 1 second, the shipyard will cost power 25. Okay, so we'll do shipyard and wind turbines. That will give us the ability to expand our range.
Purchase ordered.
Thank you. And then we can use this guy to try and push down, maybe, where he's built. Okay, so that's you done. And over here we've got the Nakami system. Population of 65 maximum, producing 26 food. For some reason, different. Oh, the other one had a bonus on the food. That is why the other one had a bonus. Because of that, then definitely need to upgrade your farms and build at least 1 new farm. Buy the upgrade. Just
Purchase ordered.
If you upgrade them early, then it costs more to build new ones. But if you build new ones, it costs more to upgrade. So it's not really better doing it either way, as far as I'm aware. But still worth doing the actual upgrade at some point. Now, the Pollux system is going to need protecting. We don't want anybody else terraforming that area. Yeah, that's a problem for us. But we can deal with that. Are you terraforming? You are. You colonized. You're colonized. And you should have a ship for us next turn. And a breakthrough in construction. Yes, we now have the construction level 3, which means we get mass replicators and the bunker network. Now, what that means is that if we can upgrade all our replicators, we can make things faster with less people. Useful. The second thing that it does for us is the bunker network. If we get bombarded from space and we build a bunker network, it gives us a much more longer chance of surviving during the attack. So that's good. And this sector, that sector's going to be perfect. It's right there. Right, okay. And if you look at that, it's got a nice number of planets and it's got dilithium. Oh, yeah, so if we can get a shipyard there, we can expand to both of these 2. But we're going to get to one of them with the green, which would probably be that one. But at least gets that a bit closer, doesn't it? In that case, I'm going to ask the Sol sector to build me a colony ship. It's going to take a while to build it. I do need a defensive ship, though, because we're going to get attacked at some point. I'm going to queue one up as a 2nd place for the Sol sector, and I'll put production to maximum overdrive, so research can come down, industry to maximum, 5 turns there, research can go back up 1, and we can go into our production list. Now, what can we make? Itchy. We can make a bunker network, which will give us a 50% ground defense, which is fine. But it will require power, which we don't really need. We've got power for it, but we don't really need it. We can upgrade our mass replicators, which will give us a boost to our industry, which will actually give us 85 additional points to our industry. It's useful. Let's set it up on there for next time. Okay, wind turbines are good here. When they're built, you'll have a shipyard, which is right now not important, so I'm going to leave you to build it normally. And the Ganame system needs its mass replicator building, which again, until your population hits 20, it's not really worth doing, so I'm going to hold off on buying that. And the Sol sector. Okay, so we're just on hold for a second. I have noticed a ship on its way, which is why I'm thinking we need a destroyer soon. I'm going to bring our science ship back home. Hopefully, we can make it back home before they get to us. It's 3 turns, probably not, but I don't want them attacking us. Oh, they've made it to there. Okay, let's head to there then. You're still terraforming. And your troop transporter. Now remember, the troop transport can make it can make the star bases. So I need to know where we're going to build that star base, but I don't want to do it until that place has been shipyarded. We have power. Well, let's build that.
Purchase
I was
ordered.
going to skip it, but we'll build it just to see how far we're getting on it. And 4 turns on that, where you need a lot more credits than we're going to get. So that's fine. Next turn.
An alien culture has been discovered.
Greetings from the Ferengi Alliance.
Greetings from the
We
Federation.
are very pleased to meet your people and look forward to a long and profitable future of trade and commerce with you.
Well, I hope so too. We've encountered the Ferengi in Sector 2010. Really? 2010? Is that the name now? Where's my sector numbers? Yeah, they are. Up here. Sector numbers. I only said that because the system had alphabet. It was like a J5 or something like that. Probably because it's too big for the alphabet now, maybe. But there we are. We have an explorer. Explorers are basically like the science vessels. We can pretty much ignore them, which we're going to do actually. So go for there. It's best to ignore them when you can, because we can basically. Okay, this place. Remember the Balarian system? Just built its very own shipyard and wind turbine. So it has wind turbines producing 50 power, 50 and 5 notches. 25, boom, going to the shipyard. And then we tell this place it needs to start building something. So it's got enough food production, hopefully. So I'm going to put it on to making mass replicators. There we go. A subspace scanner would require 50 power, which we do not have the ability for. So we're going to deal with that later. The Konomi system is building a type 1 replicator. We don't really have the manpower for it, so I'm going to ignore that for now. And the Sol sector is building a colony ship in 3 turns. Also, we've been wasting some research because we put it all into here again, when really we shouldn't be. What are we looking for next? I kind of want ships actually. Give me ships or defense. Ooh. Don't really care about any of this lot because they'll come naturally as we build stuff up anyway. Defense gives us delivery refinery we already have. Subspace scanner we already have. Communications grid we don't have yet. Request computer 3. Okay. Orbital batteries are basically like shield arrays around the planet. They explode on ships, I believe. We've got a science vessel. We've got a destroyer. We don't have a heavy destroyer, but that's way off anyway. The heavy escort is I want that ship so much, but we can't get that yet. Heavy escort, no. Light cruiser only requires energy 3 and weapons 3. Might get a light cruiser. That requires way too much. The command cruiser requires even more. The dreadnought requires even more. The outpost, starbase. Right, so the outpost we can build now. We can't build the upgrade. Starbase we can't build yet. And troop transport we can. I think we go for the light cruiser 1. Wait a minute. Light cruiser Mark 1. We need energy 3 and weapons 3. So we go for energy 3 and weapons 3. So if we go full power to energy. There we go. And then we go weapons to 50%. There we go. So we put a thing between both of those to make that ship. That should be okay. We don't have much on the research side, so we're going to be building it very slowly. Let's also reach out to the Ferengi and say, hey Ferengi, how about our peace treaty for 50 turns? Non-aggression will do the job just nicely. That means we won't destroy you and you won't destroy us. Okay, and you can then move to there for now.
Terraforming completed.
Okay, terraforming has been completed. That means you can colonize
This system will be colonized.
that sector, and we'll have a few colonies. Most of these are just going to be like pretty research points or intelligence points. Something we'll just basically ignore them after a while. Put them on automatic. We really want to get that one and that one up and running, because if we get those mines, they will be very, very useful to us. Yes, they will. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Sol sector, 2 turns for the colony ship. That is not a problem. That shipyard is now online, which means the colony ship can get to Polox, but it can't get to there, which is fine. So that ship can now head down to here. where we have an uninhabited planet and we can put a starbase right on top of that one and push down there, but that'll push us to... we're never going to make it to that planet, unfortunately, not with our recruitment kit. So I'm going to actually ask the troop transport just to stay back here for a moment or two. The reason behind that is it'll push the border out by 1. So it'll put the green there, basically. The green will get to there. And we need it to get to there. So we need another one anyway. So maybe if we get that one upgraded to a shipyard, and then we can push down and put the starbase between them. It's a possibility, but it's a long-term possibility. So right now we're going to focus on these two here. We'll have a ship next turn anyway. Yes. We've got 2 turns left on that one. We're going to be good. We're going to be okay. You're not building, now building, you're building. Everyone's building something, so we're good anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. Do you see that? We've got 3 there now. You've got 2 there. And we've got all of these. So we've got people 15 and 18. They're going to be very close to having a second person, which is going to be good. Okay. I think that actually will be for the next episode, because we seem to be quite good with everything we're doing. So, in the next episode, we're going to... I won't do a few episodes, in case you're wondering. In the next episode, we're going to try and get all the Pollux on our side, get a dilithium refinery up and running, so we can start building 2 ships at once. Not really a goal to start just yet, but it's something we need to start thinking about ahead of time, because if the other races grab those planets, then we don't have them, so you want them in our possession. But that sort of thing will be it all for later. So until then, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Selection confirmed. Saving.